Microphone check 1 2. What is this? It's the DMP boys.
Is my mic on?
Back to business. Yeah, your mic's on. We got Tamara,
Back to business.
Rose.
I mean, that was kind of cute.
D Gates, what's good?
What's good?
As he takes a sip of the mimosa.
Yeah, man.
We chilling today.
Can I change my name? It's Red.
Red. We got Red in the building. How you feeling?
Nervous now because you said it was recording.
Hey, we always recording in the pod, in the DMP pod. Rose, how you feeling? She ain't ready. They ain't ready.
The mimosa is close. Fabulous.
D Gates, they said they ain't ready. What's good? What are we talking about first?
What are we talking about first? 7 minutes.
That was a dramatic pause, man.
You know the name of it more than me.
All right, so first topic: Harry and Meghan.
Meghan Markle.
Someone in this room is very passionate.
I'm not the person to talk about this topic, but I can.
But we know how Laura we know where Laura stands on this, so we're gonna let her finish. Let's start off.
This is very revolutionary. That's how I feel about it. It's like history in the making. When have you ever seen someone step down from where they're at? Like that's
fair.
That's my point of view. It's like they're making some history.
Like royal family step
Right,
down.
royal
Like
family
I don't want that shit no more. Like I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
I feel that. Gates, you ain't got no feelings, bro. You like?
Nah, I mean, it's deep. I mean, with Meghan and saying how she felt, and I mean, I feel for her, but I mean, it's not anything I would normally, just talk about or think about. But I mean, it's a whole deep situation, and then having Oprah kind of do an interview with him, and like you said, she got 7 million off of it.
Bro, that's just crazy.
Yeah, listen.
That's crazy how she just 7 million off of just an interview.
Right off an interview.
7 million to her though is like a drop in a bucket. You know what I mean? Like it's
like 7 million to her,
so little.
like $700 to her.
Every time I think of Oprah, I think of like that meme. It's like, you get a car, you get a car, you get a truck. And
that's
like,
true though. Like it's
what?
like she's like a different level of like celebrity. So it was like, was that 7 million worth the hassle of the interview for her? Like, do you think that she was like more interested in knowing the story than she was in?
I don't think it was about the money for her.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think Oprah likes the fact that she gets like first dibs on certain stories.
Yeah,
for sure. Like, not to say that's a bad thing, but that's like her brand. Like, she reports it all. Like, like Dr. Phil, he finds the craziest things to talk about. She finds the most popular things to talk about.
And I don't feel like she should be judged for doing the interview or any like.
It's her job.
Yeah, it's like anyone else getting paid to do their job. Like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what she does?
It's kind of sketchy because they don't have money. So like that's where it's like kind of walking on eggshells. It's like she made 7 million and they made.
You saying like they didn't make money or they have money? They just didn't make money.
They didn't make money, especially coming from where they came from. They're not about to get any more.
That tells you about them. They're like, oh.
I mean, they just want to get their story out there.
Yeah,
that's true.
And I mean, kind of like what I said the other day was like, it would discredit them. I feel like if they did take money for doing the interview, because then the people would just be like, well, you just did it for the money.
Right.
So.
That's true.
Yeah.
They're making a statement more than anything.
Did y'all see I think it was on the news in the UK. It was a guy, he kind of walked out. They were talking about it, and there was it was a black guy, and he was standing up for Meghan, and then a white guy, I don't know if she used to date him.
It's Piers Morgan. They had drinks. Yeah, they went out like one night for drinks.
Yeah.
And then that night she left, and that's the same. Yeah, that's the same night that she met Harry.
Oh, wow.
And so he never heard from her again. So a lot of people were assuming the reason why he talks
backlash was kind of like
because he's like his ego is hurt
that not only did she pick someone else, but she picked Prince Harry, and now they're like the most famous couple.
Yeah, he probably really that probably hurts. That probably really hurts him.
It's the pride, really. It's the ego.
Right.
It's
I mean, of course, in the interview, he said that he didn't care that has nothing to do with it. But I feel like, I guess, as a guy,
that's not
do you feel like that you can actually separate
He's a little hurt.
He had to feel like something because the guy walked off just because somebody was standing up for Meghan and like her mental health and how the media was treating her, so he had to like really feel a little certain way. But yeah.
Oh yeah, he quit. Like he didn't just walk off air. He quit.
Oh, he quit
Yeah,
too?
he's not on because
Oh
it's like
shit.
Britain's Good Morning
America.
show. Like,
Oh.
he
That's how
quit.
you know he's butthurt. He quit the whole show. He didn't even just walk out of the interview. He quit the whole. He said, "You know what, Megan? Who? I'm done. I'm done. Sign me off."
But that's the thing I
He's
seen
for
about
sure
the whole
butthurt.
incident. Before I even seen the Oprah thing, I seen that.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I heard that on the radio when they were talking about it, and I was a little shook because, like, I didn't think that would ever be a thing. Like Piers Morgan and Meghan, like to think about that, I'm like, what?
I guess I'm
I
just
know
like
that
a
is,
little
bro.
bit.
Not that we would
Bro.
know people's types, but that's not something I put together.
In my mind, when he
Yeah,
said that, I'm like, were you actually expecting something to come from that?
Right.
I mean, to me, he's like,
he comes off very, like, I don't want to say assertive, but very forward and mean in my opinion. Like if I went on a date with him, not saying he would like me, but if I went on a date with him, I'd be scared too. I'd walk out.
You guys watch Bridgerton?
yeah, I did.
He reminds me of the dude that
Bridgerton.
she didn't want to be with, that kept coming back to the.
Oh, the
Yeah, I ain't
old
watching
guy.
shit.
That him too, but mixed with the
First guy.
other dude.
He hasn't seen it, but yeah, I know who you're talking about. The
Yeah.
the first guy that like keeps coming back and like tries to like strong armor. And
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the old guy.
No.
not old.
He's
He's
not
like-
old. You talking about the old guy that
And
wanted to
he's
date
like the snaggletooth.
When you say old, I'm thinking you talking about
No,
the.
you're talking about the super old one that wanted to date the girl from the other family, the black girl. I'm talking about
He
the
wasn't
guy that
old.
kept coming around. He was older.
No, he wasn't.
Yes, he was. She didn't like
Oh,
him.
he was older.
He was older.
'Cause he
didn't have hair on the top.
Okay.
The boy was
I guess I'm
balding.
thinking like older, like 50s.
Yeah,
But he
yeah,
was
yeah.
No,
older
he was
than
older.
her.
Yeah, like
okay.
that was like he did the whole marriage thing a couple rounds. Like he didn't marry anyone, but that what is it? The
But he's
royal
like on the
thing?
take it back scene.
Right. He's like, listen,
Bro, I don't even
you gotta
know.
watch Bridgerton.
Y'all lost me.
I loved
I'm
it,
like,
but-
I'm just gonna
Point
sit back
is-
on this one.
People with accents. That's the bottom line. that's as far as we got. People with accents. That's all it is.
My thoughts. I don't know about Harry and Meghan's situation. I'm sure they're going through their own stuff, and I feel for them. But it's definitely like a strange situation for them. Obviously, coming to America and looking to have conversations about racial justice is probably a strange conversation for
Yeah.
them to be having. And so, I feel for them. Let's move on. Let's move on.
Right.
Shit. So, we passed this one yesterday. We want to talk about this? So,
It's deep.
We gotta unpack it though.
It's deep.
So-
It's bigger than that question, really.
so there was that shooting in Atlanta. There was about 8 people who got shot.
Asians,
8 Asian
Six
American people who
Six
got,
of them were Asian.
were they killed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That were killed.
Eight people got killed in general.
Yeah.
Who was the shooter?
A white man.
White dude,
White guy.
bro.
It's crazy.
It is crazy. It's sad almost. Like it's not almost as in it's not sad, but it's sad in a sense of like, why does that kind of stuff keep happening? Like why? Like where does the common sense come from? Like I get not everyone's gonna be anti-racist. That's something you learn over time and something that you've become accustomed to. But even just the smallest of common sense, just not to do something like that. Like these are people at the end of the day, whether they're like black, white, yellow, orange. Like don't go killing people.
Yeah.
Especially all the same kind of people, because now we're looking at you some kind of way. I don't know. That stuff is so sad to me. Like, especially like, if you don't know these people, like there was no motive behind this.
Yeah.
Like there's a motive for the man. But
Yeah, that's like
it's not one
weird.
of those motive killings where it's like they knew these people their whole lives and they did something to them that drive you to kill them. Like these people just go out and just mass murder people who have families, people who have lives.
Yeah.
Based off
I don't
the-
get it's crazy. It's crazy, man. Like, that question, though, I think it is. I think it's bigger.
So the question is,
You can tell.
is racism bigger than black and white?
I think it is. Just that event showed you it is.
Yeah, I agree.
That's just
I agree.
that simple.
It's
I
way
agree.
bigger than that. It's status, it's money, it's everything. It's egos, it's pride,
I feel like it comes down to
Entitlement.
pride.
entitlement. Like it's history
Yeah.
repeating itself. Like,
Yeah.
you know, the people who we fought to not be racist anymore were raised by racist people, and racist people are still raising kids. Like,
Yeah.
you can't tell people to stop starting families, but, you know, it kind of sucks when they come from a bad place. You know, it's kind of like, I think it's way bigger than black and white. I just think that it's...
I don't get it. Is that hate? I don't know. Is it that hate coming from like we were here, like this is our country, like we were here first, or like I just don't get it. Like what makes you go into different massage parlors and just kill people? I just don't get it.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't get it, but like saying something crazy, but taking somebody's life is crazy. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't get what
I can't.
drive you
I don't
that
understand.
far. Like, if you have your own views, fine. Like, everyone has different presidential views, different, you know, political parties, whatever. But to drive you to be angry enough to kill someone over that, like,
it's crazy.
on.
It doesn't make
It's
sense.
definitely bigger than black and white. It's like, it's not even like, oh, I'm killing you because you're race. I'm killing you because your race, your status, your views, your everything. And it's like, why is it that deep?
Yeah.
It should never be that deep. It's
Yeah.
Nothing's ever that deep.
Never. I was like, what,
I mean,
Bro.
really.
bro? What are you doing?
When you put your head down and mind your business, life gets a lot easier.
Yeah, like
Yeah. Yeah. I agree.
that shit's weird.
Laura, you got a take?
No.
No comment?
No. I mean, I think you guys pretty much covered it.
Yeah. I agree. I think that I think racism is bigger than black and white. I think it's kind of, especially in America, I think that it's kind of shown the hate roots a lot more in the past, you know, 100, 200 years. At first it was just all black slavery and all of that, but then it seems like it's turned into more hate crimes and stuff for people and the things that they believe in, whether it be for the LGBT community, whether it be for,
Like
you know, like the
religion.
transgender, religion, all this
They
stuff.
will kill you for any of your thoughts or beliefs. They're just, if you oppose anyone, they feel some type of way. They're just-
And it's so strange to me because like the whole reason for coming to America, you know, according to history books and things like that, was for freedom of religion, freedom of speech, stuff like that. And so for us to be in a world where things are still so iffy, you know, like you can't really be free to say what you want to say. You can't really be free to be the person
It's
that you
almost
are.
like they tell you you're free to do these things, but they don't teach you
Yeah.
like to be free to do these things. It's like, okay, you're free to do it. By the way, someone's gonna hate that you do that. Like, you should teach people not to hate that kind of
And there's some low key laws about some of it
there's
too.
like low key laws about stuff. Like, there's like press laws and stuff. Like, how are there press laws but there's freedom of speech? That doesn't make any sense to me. Like, how are there, you know, like freedom of religion, but then there's certain laws, like certain religions can't be in certain areas or whatever. That doesn't make any sense. Like, it's like a boundary for everything, which causes people to have hate towards these things.
So my question for y'all, man, is this a political pod?
No.
Listen, I don't got a lot to say on politics, man.
What's this pod about, man? Tell me about it, D Gates.
What you mean?
What's the pod
Nigga,
about,
put me on the
bro?
spot.
What's the pod about, Gates? So
I think it's about informing our people, informing whoever watches us, just trying to better them, trying to get them to understand things we know that they might not know, or just trying to relate to everybody and just explain how we feel about
on the pod.
learning new things on the pod, giving them our opinions. That's what I would say, but basically informing people and trying to uplift them and give them knowledge. That's what I would say.
The DMP Podcast, a pod to inform you. Defining moments of our pop culture, of our business world, the investment world, all of it. You can find it here. Red Rose Gates, and your boy Malik. All right, what next topic?
He thinks he's Joe Budden.
All right, so
gosh, he just he just gave the mission statement to the podcast.
hey, we're gonna have to put the website together, man. All right, so what's the plans for the stimulus check? Let's switch it up.
You know my
Change the
motto,
pace.
Save it. Save it.
Save it.
Save it. Get this to me. Save it.
I got a problem with that already.
I know.
Hold up, everybody, hold up for a second, because I gotta talk to Tamara, man.
Oh no. Save it.
All right, so what you want to save it for? You just want to put it in a bank account and kind of just let it sit
Yeah, let it sit for a rainy day.
for a rainy day?
For a rainy day, so you can never say you're broke because it's sitting in there, you know.
So
I got a question. So like rainy day, like you see something at the store and you're
No,
like,
that's
I got
not a
that,
rainy
or
day.
like emergency fund.
Emergency fund.
I-
Or like not even just emergencies, like for example, I'm using mine to move. Like that's a rainy day. It's like, you know, you gotta get things going, new start, pull out the stimmy. But like to just take your stimmy and go to Red Lobster is a no for me.
let me get the well. Let me get the well.
Right. I just can't. Or like, what was the other one? There was another one other than. I'm trying to think of what the joke was. There's like a million of them on Instagram.
Oh yeah.
There's memes all over. Yeah. But so when you are saving, because I'm definitely an advocate for saving money, especially for a rainy day and stuff like that. Laura pretty much has taught me that. I used to be the person that would literally take all of the money that I make, anything that's saved is going into an investment account. And it's just sitting in that account and it's going to be put into something. And then what I found was sometimes that shit would get tied up. Like Tesla would fall like $100. And now I can't really pull that money out because I know it's going to go back up. And so it's like I don't really have money for a rainy day. You know, when that rainy day comes, it might be a rainy day for Tesla too. And so it's like I understand why you would want to hold on to some bread. So my question for you is, would you put the money into, or do you put the money into a savings account that yields a percentage or a particular percentage that gives you
I mean, if you
something
have
that beats
access
inflation?
to savings account that give you that interest, that give you that back, it's almost like investing because you know that the longer you save it, the more you'll have later when that rainy day comes. But if you're good at investing, if you know how to invest, I would encourage people to invest. I wouldn't say invest all of it though. Like even if you're good at it, I would still save some.
Yeah, you need a
I
balance.
feel like you never freaking know. But I'm bad at investing. Not saying I'm bad at it as in I suck. I just don't know how to. So I have my little $6 and my little 6 companies. Right. And I just kind of roll with it like that. I just don't think, I don't know, like I just feel like taking your whole stimulus and putting it in investment is great for some people, but it's gambling for other people.
It depends on where you.
It depends on where you put
situation.
it. And it depends on your situation too. If you can't afford to be putting your stimmy in investment, but you think it's the best idea, but you're about to get put out, something's wrong. You know, like
you
your
got
eviction
rent
notice.
next week?
Yeah, if you got an eviction notice on your door and you just put your whole stimmy in investment, it's like, okay, in hindsight, sure you invested, it'll double, but it's not going to double by the time you get put out. So
Investing is like it's like one of those like buzzwords, and everybody thinks about investment as being like real estate investment, or it's even being like stock market investment. But it's like you can also invest in yourself. Like we all know this, you know. Obviously, we're here. We invested in ourselves and putting all this shit together in the first place. And you know, it's very much an investment. And I think that anything that you are working on or trying to excel in, and you put that money towards, or any money towards, is a solid and worthwhile investment.
Yeah, I think that's probably what most people would do with their stimulus. Just as like 2020 was rough.
Bro, 2020 sucked.
2020 was rough. So I feel like a lot of people have a new idea of like self-love now. Like people know how to treat themselves now. It's like more of a thing to be kind to yourself. So I think that taking your stimmy to invest in yourself is a big step. Like to get that dream camera you wanted, get the dream couch you wanted, whatever it is that you feel like is gonna better you. Like that's a good way to put it too. Like I mean, I'm always gonna save mine because I'm scared of everything. I'm scared to spend my money on anything. But investing in yourself takes you a lot farther than waiting for someone else to invest in you, for sure. Like investing in yourself is a big step.
Like master
But you have to go
classes
through it. Don't invest with yourself and then you have a freaking closet full of stuff you bought for yourself and you're calling it investing in yourself. That's not investing. That's a shopping habit. Something's wrong.
Shopping habit.
But if you're investing in yourself and you're using it, you're creating your brand, and your brand doesn't even have to be like a thing, like an item. It's just your brand. Create something for yourself. Create your business. Create something.
I love it. The recording stopped, so I'm gonna have to press the button again.
Oh.
Stop.
Did it stop after every 30 minutes?
How long ago did it stop?
I think it just did. I've been keeping an eye on it. You wanna go to the bathroom?
No. Most of buddy.
Mimosas.
She been acting so like
Yeah, good girl. Come here.
she was just sit on my lap.
Yeah.
I'm not feeling good today.
How do I know if this is on?
It should just.
Hey, girl.
Oh, fuck. You gotta press the record button.
Oh. It's on. I'm sure that mic heard me.
Yeah, it did. I'm just salty about that. Yeah, man.
Hey, it's the first time.
Yeah.
Be alright.
You didn't miss anything.
You gotta press the record button.
The other mic heard me. It's okay. There's like 7 mics in this room. Someone heard me.
Somebody picked it up.
Somebody heard me.
Alright, are we going to the next topic or are we sitting here?
Next topic. That's cool. I think we got the most out of that one.
I don't know how I feel.
Who wants to present this one?
I'm gonna present it because I think it's true. Travis Scott is the best marketed artist. His face is on every goddamn thing you will buy.
He
He's
is.
the best marketed artist. For sure.
He is, but I'm tired of seeing it. No, I'm just, I ain't gonna be no hater. I'm not gonna be a hater. I'm not gonna be a hater. No, it's right. He's the best marketed
He's the
artist.
best marketed artist.
McDonald's, Nike, all the shoes
Him,
and shit.
Bad Bunny, and J Balvin are everywhere. Everywhere. Can't get away from it.
What you think?
They have endorsements with everyone.
What do you guys think?
Laura, I'll let you go first.
I mean, I would agree. I mean, I don't like the McDonald's, let alone like I was so shocked. I was like, what the heck is this? I mean, I haven't seen anyone else really doing anything like that. I mean, obviously, like you mentioned, there's people like Kanye and other people that do larger things, but they're not really like there in your face all the time. You know? It's like you have to go to them to kind of find it, but like you just drive up to McDonald's and you do that. It's like
see him on get the Travis Scott meal. Like what?
So,
I get a Travis Scott. Did I ask you if you got
the
that?
J Balvin
bro.
meal was better.
really,
You had a meal too?
The J Balvin meal, yes. His was a Big Mac with a McFlurry and a large fry. That shit
Man,
was
get his
buzz.
ass up. What was the Travis Scott? It was a quarter pounder.
A quarter pounder
With
with
bacon.
a Sprite.
Yeah, Sprite.
You got it, didn't you?
I did.
Don't say it like that.
You're right. But J Balvin's meal was better. Not
Wow, you got the Travis Scott
And
meal.
Bad Bunny is on Cheetos. What other artist do you know is on a bag of Cheetos?
Yes,
Oh,
that's
Hold on.
Cheetos on
Travis
Cheetos.
Scott Reese's. He was
Oh
on the
yeah,
Reese's.
he was on Reese's.
Damn.
Travis Scott
Was he?
Reese's.
Yeah, remember
Travis
people
Scott
were like
Reese's.
collecting the Reese's box.
The
Didn't have
Reese's
I
Travis
don't
Scott
remember
on
that
it.
shit. What?
Oh yeah,
The Reese's Puff cereal.
he's everywhere.
He was on the box.
Everywhere, yeah.
He was
Reese's
on
Puff
McDonald's.
cereal.
Where else was he at? He was on everything.
I just know when the McDonald's deal went through, I was looking on the internet trying to find that damn toy. The Travis Scott toy.
Like the action figure.
Yeah,
They
bro.
only gave like they dragged it. They made it seem like you could possibly get it with your meal or like every other meal. There was only like 100 of those made. I already know it. Nobody got those.
That shit would have been clutch if it would have came
If
with the
everyone
meal.
got a
That'd have been
Travis Scott toy,
smooth.
that would have been lit. But
we
you,
went up there a few times.
I would have been
to
on.
ask for it.
Really? Actually, I would have been on eBay.
they only made
Depop
100. I feel
immediately.
it. Like I don't know that for a fact, but I feel it in my bones. Like they made like 50 of those, gave them out to randoms and people who got money, and now they're collectibles. Because that's just how it works.
But
Whatever makes the most money.
that is a true statement. He is the top
Definitely
marketed
best
artist.
marketed. But like I said, like I think they should market Stormy. She's cute. She's the cutest kid ever. Like I want to see her face on something, anything, please.
So that leads me to my next question now.
What's up?
Let's break down why he's the most marketed artist, because that's what we do here on the Defining Moments podcast. We break down these moments in our pop culture history and try to understand them and figure out how we can apply these same practices to what we are doing to grow our own brands. They think it's funny, but I'm serious though.
I'm hearing
Like
you, man.
we all trying to like build our own brands and shit. It's
Yeah.
like Travis came out a few years ago. It wasn't like he's been out.
Did
for
you
that
watch his
long.
documentary?
I think
Netflix?
No, I ain't seen the
You would
documentary.
learn a lot.
I think what helps
learn a
him.
lot.
There's a,
Like,
tell me about the
like-
documentary then. What?
I mean, the documentary just kind of shows how he started off. You know, not having many
I didn't even
fans.
know there was
You
documentary.
didn't see it? I watched it with my sister, but not having many fans at his like shows. It showed like him performing in a crowd. You know, probably like 100 people, maybe less, 70 people, and then just showed how he progressed and became like selling out arenas and stuff like that. And then it kind of showed how he didn't win the Grammys, and I think he lost to
It wasn't Nicki Minaj.
Cardi. He lost to.
It wasn't.
Oh my, you got jokes. Nah, he lost to Cardi though, and it just showed that too. But it was big, just saying where he came from and the artists he's put on from Houston. But yeah, man,
I think
He's
what
that
helps
dude.
him be like marketed so well is like he's so relatable. in a
Yes,
sense. Like,
exactly.
He's like, you can tell when an artist is for the people. Like, not saying it's a bad thing not to be, but you can tell. Like, you can tell when they do everything they can to put on the best show because you bought a ticket.
Yeah.
When they do, everything they can to put out merch, to put out things for you to really connect with them. And he's one of those artists that like he does that. No matter what, like he will connect with his audience. No matter what.
I think he can relate to anybody, any black, white, whatever. No matter what race you are. He's in the fashion. He's into fashion. He's like an artist that's into fashion. It's just everything. Like you said, is just he can relate
very,
in so many different ways. His music, he's like a rock star.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
He gave us like, I don't want to say he gave us a new genre. I'm sure there's a million other people that do that, but like. He opened it up to make it seem like, this is something you can do, we can do. Like, this is a thing. Like
People and what do people? What does they do? The mosh pit shit.
Oh.
People are so into that. Like
those are
people
so scary.
that
So
watch
I went
videos.
to Rolling Loud.
No.
He was the headliner at Rolling Loud. Let me tell you, I went to Rolling Loud 2 years in a row. It was amazing. I love Rolling Loud. I'm gonna go again. Rolling Loud Miami. If you have never been, please go. Amazing.
Oh, it's in Miami?
They have it Rolling Loud Miami and
might smack that
Cali, and
move.
I'm sure somewhere else that I can't think of at the moment. But I went to the one in Miami 2 years in a row, and I went to the one where he was the headline. It was the scariest and best performance I've ever seen. Best because he can put on a freaking show.
Yeah.
I mean, he was attached to strings flying above the stage.
I think I heard about
he
that.
was amazing, but scary because people ride for him. Like, a Travis Scott fan is a true Travis Scott fan. If he says mosh pit, they mosh pit. If he says everyone take their shirts off, they take it off. Like,
What?
maybe he's a cool leader. I don't know, but it's like, it was so scary because I was so small, or at least I felt so small, and like mosh pits were happening, and I got punched in the face a little.
Can you tell me what a mosh
little
pit is?
scary.
Can you explain what a mosh
So
pit
a
is?
mosh pit basically, when you're in a crowd, it's got to be a general admission style crowd where there's no seats. It's like a open field concert type crowd. It has to be, because if there's seats, it couldn't happen. Unless you're crazy. But basically, when you have a general admission crowd like that, and they demand mosh pits, somewhere in the crowd, probably several places, people will start to push back and make a circle. Almost like back in the day when they would break dance, like everyone pushes back and someone break dance. There's no dancing though. They break back and they make this big old circle. It's a messy circle, but they're in there, and whoever's in the middle of the circle, or whoever jumps to the middle of the circle, starts to mosh pit. And basically what that means is, it's like fight dancing. Like, you're purposely like hitting people or pushing people or causing mayhem in this circle.
It's crazy.
It's like purpose painful things. I don't know how to explain it, and it's cool to watch. Like, I recorded my friends doing it, and it's fun. Like, they jump around, they push each other, and it's not punching in a sense of I want to hurt you, but you're
Hyping
like,
them up.
Hype, yeah.
yeah, it's like, and it's like cool to watch. But when I was pushed in it and I got punched, I was out. I was like, no,
Oh, shit,
it's
no,
not for
no.
me. I'm like, no.
Yeah. You got people who are passionate about it.
But there's so many people who are passionate about it. And at first, when I saw mosh pitting, I thought, like, okay, these people are just crazy. Someone's coked out. Like, this is crazy. But, like, you can see, like, they really enjoy the music. They're so passionate about him, and they're so passionate about the music he puts out. It's like they're mosh pitting because, like, that's them releasing excitement in just, like, an aggressive way.
Yeah.
Because there's some people who will find aggression to be cool, I guess. I don't know. I'm scared. I'm a baby. I'm not good with pain. Don't punch me. I'm gonna cry. I just can't.
Yeah.
I just can't. But his mosh pits are crazy, but his concerts are top tier. Like, he's one of those artists, and I'm not big on like constantly going to concerts and stuff like that. They scare me sometimes. But he's one of those people, like, if I could get concert tickets for him, I wouldn't sell them. Like, I would go.
Yeah.
He puts on a freaking show. Like,
I've been wanting to go to Travis Scott.
really good. Like, you should try Rolling Loud though. I feel like Rolling Loud is one of those places, like, you can get a gist of everybody in one setting. Like, it's 3 days long and every rapper's there. Every hip hop artist shows up to
Yeah,
it.
there's only one that I look forward to. You know what I mean? Like
Kendrick.
K. Dot.
Oh.
Where guy?
K. Dot.
Hey, Dot. I mean, you can't knock it. Kendrick is great.
Like Kendrick, man.
Has he ever been at a Rolling Loud? He wasn't
I
at
feel
the
like he
Rolling Loud.
did. I feel like he had to do one like when this came out. I feel like I saw something
Rolling Loud
about it.
wasn't even out when it came out.
No, I think
Hold on, what
it
album
was,
is
bro.
this?
I think it was because I feel like I saw him like on
Good
one
Kid,
of the
Mad
headlines
City.
before.
Which one is this again?
Good Kid, Mad City.
Don't roast me.
Good Kid,
I'm
Mad
saying,
City.
what songs is on there again?
You got Mad City. You got swimming
Mad
pools,
City is
No,
so
bro.
good.
Rolling Loud was not out.
money trees.
Rolling Loud was not
This is
out.
2013.
Why don't
Rolling
we
Loud was
Google
not
it?
out yet.
I swear I saw him.
This
on-
album is hard though.
Yeah, you know that.
Look when Rolling Loud came. Look that up. If you can. Kendrick is hard, man. Do you listen to the rest of TDE? Like you listen to Sir?
2015 was the first Rolling Loud.
See, buddy.
So not
You said 21,
2015 was the
2015.
You gonna
I
keep,
went to 2018 and 19. I
Is that
think.
the Black Panther soundtrack?
Is it 2018 and 19? Yeah.
You know why the Black Panther soundtrack was good? It's because of I don't even know bro name.
Hey, bro, speak louder, bro. What was your problem with
Chill.
the Black Panther soundtrack, bro?
It was good, but not because of Kendrick. Kendrick's boy. What's the bro name? Jay something. I can't.
J Rock?
J Rock.
He said that.
He's the reason why it was good. Kendrick, I'm just playing. Him and Kendrick. Both from Curry.
Bro, stop.
But
bro.
J Rock is hard though. You like
J Rock is smooth, bro, but J Rock been out for a minute. He had a song with Wayne a long time ago.
I know, but he's still hard.
He alright, bro.
His last album was hard. Better than Kendrick's. Alright, I'm joking.
Next subject,
I'm joking.
man. We skipping Nicki. We skipping the Carters, man. We going straight to Ye. Because I feel like that's right after Travis Scott.
Yeah, this whole $6.6 billion like.
What you think about it?
Bro, that Gap deal, man. We talked about this. And you were right. What you were saying, like, people that got into Gap early, like before this shit really was
like,
announced.
back to the investing thing.
Smart.
Like, if you know how to invest, do it. Please invest. Like, if you
It's
know
genius.
when to catch some shit. Because people who invested in the Gap before he made his release statement that he's doing the deal with them are swimming in money right now.
But there's also those people, because if you missed to get in before Kanye West had released this, then you may have already missed that first jump of the stock.
Right.
But we all also know that there's a lot of people that just don't believe in Kanye West. People
Yeah.
that think that he's just bullshitting, and
Right.
that, especially after the presidential run and after this
A lot of people
divorce
do think
stuff,
that's a joke.
yeah, they think that he's just gonna fall apart. And it's like, we have seen Kanye West year after year become greater than we even imagine him
That's
to
true.
become.
It's almost like every year he has a mental breakdown and bounces back better than
Yeah,
anyone I
they
know.
like Kanye West is losing his mind. He's contemplating suicide, and then next thing you know, he's running for president. You know what I mean? Like, it is literally, it's crazy.
I
And
love
so
Kanye, man. I love Kanye.
for the
I don't know
people,
if I would say I love Kanye.
I do though.
but
Like I'm a big Kanye
he's
fan.
a
Malik,
bounce
no?
back artist to watch out for.
bro,
If he's having a
most
mental
improved
breakdown,
player of the
don't
year
be
every year.
concerned.
Every
Do
year.
not be
But
concerned
I don't even
if
think-
Kanye has
yeah.
a mental breakdown. Because normally he's probably planning his next plot. Like, that's the mental
I
breakdown.
think a
Bro.
lot of his stuff.
That's what I'd be
A
thinking
lot of
too.
his stuff is strategic marketing, though.
He's
Yeah.
strategic as hell.
He's
So-
smart, man. He's smart.
Kanye is-
He's either smart or lucky.
He's lucky as shit,
Lucky
or he's smart.
motherfucker,
Yeah.
for sure. 'Cause
He just has such a big following.
Anybody else want some more of this? I got a little bit. Gates,
I'm good.
you good?
He
You
got
good?
such a big like cult-like following that he'll always be relevant.
Yeah.
But for him to keep progressing as a businessman, as an entrepreneur, is crazy. Like,
And so with that, my thought is, this deal being worth $1 billion right now with Gap, I see them taking another step up. Because they didn't really jump that much. Like, I think it was maybe $6 or $7 when the deal was announced, and they were at like $20 or something like that, and it went up to like $26 or $27 a share. And I'm like, first of all, that is a very low price for any stock.
Right. Well, that's coming from Gap, though. Gap was nobody for a long time.
Yeah.
Like, when was the last time y'all wore Gap? I was at least 6 years old. Shit. I don't know.
Man.
never wore it. No, I'm just playing.
Bro.
Should be
You
embarrassed.
will definitely
Stop,
have some
bro.
Gap in your lifetime.
Man,
Don't
relax.
I know for sure. We all had a little Gap coat or something.
I feel like though,
Something.
once
Hey, bro, you had that vest, bro.
Little Gap
Little
vest.
cardigan.
no, you did
Something.
He
Everybody
did.
had something.
with your
But for real,
sandals.
like Gap is one of those places that's like highly slept on unless you're a little kid, because they're affordable for the most part from when
Yeah.
you're a child, and you can get some quality. Like it's like
Gap
Old
actually-
Navy.
It's
I get
Gap,
Gap and
and
Old
then
Navy
Old Navy.
mix.
Yeah. It's
Which
Gap
one's
and
better?
Old Navy.
Isn't Gap better than
Bro,
Old
Gap's
Navy?
better than Old
I'm about to say
Navy.
not Old
Yeah.
Navy. I
But-
used to wear all
But
that.
Old Navy was kind of on the come up because their stuff is a lot lower or a lot cheaper,
Cheaper,
for
yeah.
the consumer, and so they were showing up at a lot more of the the outlet malls and stuff like that, and Gap was kind of falling off because they was keeping their prices the same.
Yeah.
Obviously,
Gap
they had
doesn't
like
have
the
very
deal
many
with.
sales and things like that.
They had a deal with ASAP Rocky not too long ago, and they like tried to collab with a few like artists and stuff. I think they even did some with Justin Bieber and Haley Baldwin and stuff. It just didn't really
When I see Gap, I
become
walk
much
right
of
past
anything.
it.
What do y'all?
But Kanye,
Okay.
different.
What do y'all think though? Do y'all think knowing Kanye, all his shit is fire? Do y'all think the Gap, his collab with Gap, y'all think it's gonna be fire? Whatever they drop.
Okay, the only
Think it's
reason I
gonna
think
be
it's
nice?
going to be good
Think
is
it's-
because Gap is known for having those plain basics. Like when you go to
Yeah.
Gap, you're not going to get a graphic tee from Gap. It's not happening. I don't
Yeah.
care what
Yeah.
Gap you go
It's
to.
classic.
Jeans.
You're going to get the Gap
t-shirt.
jeans. You're going to get the Gap vest,
Sweatshirt.
jacket, plain shirts, plain sweaters, and those are essential. You want to have those pieces.
Yeah.
But to have someone like Kanye, who's known for making those plain statement pieces and collaborating with Gap, that's
it goes
like a match made in
well
heaven.
with their product line.
Exactly.
Very well with their
He's gonna
product
have the
line.
hardest cardigan out, and it's gonna be Gap on it.
Gap.
It's gonna
Gap.
say
Gap. Is it gonna say Gap X Yeezy or is it just gonna say Gap?
Is that X necessary
Gap Yeezy?
anymore, bro?
Isn't it like
niggas still using
Yeezy?
that X, bro? Remember we was doing that
I don't
What
know.
you mean? I don't mean
every
literal.
collab, bro.
Yeah.
Everything's an X.
What you want them to use? The
I don't know,
sign?
man. I'm just trying to figure
He's
out,
only
man.
on them. He's like X. And
Is there something else we can use besides the X? I don't know.
That's the best looking one.
Hey, collaboration, a collaborative spirit is probably the greatest thing that you can do for your business, your mission, anything that you are trying to do when you're building a brand. And so make sure you're collaborating with like-minded individuals that share your vision and share your mission. And don't let your goals fall by the wayside. Let's keep it moving. All right, so thoughts on the Grammys? Y'all want to talk about the Grammys?
I love Billie Eilish. I know it's gonna
Not
change
really.
my mind.
I kind of like
She's
Billie
top tier.
Eilish
She's
too.
10 out of 10.
The Grammys.
That's
Y'all
all
want
I
to talk
gotta
about
say.
it? No,
Conversation
I
over.
don't.
Go back to
Bill-
the record.
Bro,
It!
Bro, I
That
got-
is it!
You really listen to her?
This my shit, bro.
Bro,
I bought this for Laura
This is
though.
mine.
I'm about to say what?
I bought
that's
this for
my girl.
Laura.
I love Billie Eilish.
Don't pull that shit out so confident like you listen to her.
Bro,
No, that's my shit, bro. Ocean Eyes,
you
bro. That's my
Yeah,
shit.
he
That's my
likes
shit.
Ocean Eyes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, bro.
Tamara loves
She got the red Timbs.
I
on and
have
shit.
Billie merch. Billie is my life. Like, but actually,
I saw
my-
a T-shirt yesterday.
my screensaver on my phone is the blush from Billie.
Sick.
Bro,
What's up with that?
Ah,
I don't know what that means.
It's other camera.
I'm gonna have to fix that for the next one, dude. So that don't happen.
I'm obsessed with Billie Eilish. I mean, I don't normally fangirl like that. Like, I feel like if I saw somebody I really admire and stuff, like, I know how famous people are. They're normal people. They don't want you to
Yeah.
freak out or whatever. So I've always had that sense of, like, in the back of my mind, if I ever met someone famous, don't freak out. Because
Right.
they don't like that. Or at least they don't know how to handle that. Or whatever their reason is. But Billie Eilish is one of those people I might just pass the fuck out. I might see her and just black. Like, she is top tier, 10 out of 10. She saves lives.
She's
saves
smooth.
lives.
She's great.
She's everything.
smooth.
Like, Billie, if you ever watch this, which you never will, I will give you my address right now. Please come hang out with me because, oh my god.
Did she get a Grammy?
Yes.
How
Are
many
you
Grammys?
kidding? Why wouldn't she?
Did she get one or did she get a couple?
I think she had.
I didn't
Did she
watch.
get-
I feel like when I was trying to find that
Bro.
album for you, like there was shit, like there were like 3 or
Well-
4 albums.
These are good.
The
Alright.
Willows.
No. Those are good too. But
Oh, the French dip.
yeah, he's. What was he talking about? All right, sorry, y'all.
Bro, you were a vacuum though. You know what I mean? Like I don't really trust your judgment because you, first of all, you said you don't fuck with Olive Garden like that, which I understand.
You like Olive Garden, or did he make you like it? That shit trash.
No, I
Bro, you dipping it in the
I
milk?
want to try it. Ah! Did it go in?
Man,
There
I'm
you
so
go.
tired of you, bro.
Olive Garden is terrible.
Why-
Bro, look at you on camera,
I
bro.
like it
Look,
less
look
and
at
less.
Oh,
look at
Why
you.
don't you twist it so we can stop?
Look at Gates on camera, bro. He look hungry.
I figured something out.
All right, so we just gonna move on, man, because I don't really feel like talking about the Grammys like that.
Yeah.
So
Right.
Drake era is not over. I think we can leave it at that. That shit's still going. This nigga's not stopping. Sorry, Charlamagne.
Yeah. As long, I
You
feel
can
like,
come on the pod if you need to talk about it. It's not over. It's not even close.
She won 5.
Certified Lover Boy gonna be
You can say the
certified
same.
classic.
5, yeah.
I feel like it's not over, but don't act like you like Drake.
I fuck with Drake now, man.
You fuck
I
with him
didn't
now?
before, bro. You know, well, it was because him and Kendrick had a little bit of a spat.
Right.
Fuck y'all, I'll do anything to replace y'all. Shout out to Face Mob, a ghetto boy till I'm unemployed with a day job and kicking boxes. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Hey,
I tucked a sensitive rapper back in his pajama clothes.
Come on,
Ha ha, jokes on you, high five. I'm bulletproof.
Cue the vibe.
Your shots will never penetrate.
I love Drake.
Pin a tail on the donkey.
Okay.
Boy, you
Okay,
been a fake.
buddy, come
The
on.
whole
Shut
song.
up.
I don't know about Drake, man. Like, I don't know about his character as a person, but as an artist,
yeah,
he's great.
Might be a
He's
little.
great.
I don't know about his era necessarily being over. I think
Shit,
it's
if
gonna
Ross
be a
is
sense
still available.
of like there's gonna be so many new artists that maybe people don't reach for him as much. But I don't know about his era being over.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
No way. No
Yeah,
way.
Drake.
like he has so much more to give. Like Drake, like he's one of those artists that works like
Yeah.
day in and day out, year round. He makes sure that there's a new project
Yeah.
every time you look. So I just feel like
Yeah.
his era might not necessarily be over, but I do see it being like people give all these other artists a chance. Like
Yeah.
I said, Travis Scott fans are Travis Scott fans.
Yeah.
If Travis Scott's album and Drake's album comes out on the same night, there might be a little mix up there. Some people might still grab Travis's first.
Drake.
You know what I'm saying?
But mainly
Drake. I
mainly
think. I think Drake is doing something no artist has ever done.
Yeah.
I think he's always gonna be relevant,
He is.
and like his mentor, he's the opposite of his mentor. Really,
It was mentor.
Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne. Nobody's listening to Lil Wayne now. I used to love Wayne,
Lil
but
Wayne doesn't put out anything for us to listen to.
yes, he does.
Oh,
You just
I know of.
Exactly. But listen,
Oh,
I'm not trying to bash Lil Wayne because I know he's good now, but
Ah, shit.
He's a legend for sure.
but when it comes to Drake,
Bro, coming for the legends on the
No,
pod.
I'm
The
not.
first pod, he coming for the legends.
no, I'm not.
Go
But
ahead,
Wayne,
bro.
like nobody's listening to Wayne now, just because I don't think he raps about the same. Like Drake, he gets into his emotions. He taps into other different aspects of life than other rappers. He's not, talking about all the shit he got. Like he
Drake
will,
normally talks about
he will
things
connect
that
with you.
people have too much pride to talk about.
Yeah, and
For sure.
I used to hate on Drake, but he's the best. He's the best, bro. He's better than
I
K-Dog.
wouldn't say he's the best. He's pretty solid. He's good.
But I think it's the same thing you say for Drake, you can say for Cole.
I fuck with Cole.
I love J. Cole.
I fuck with Cole
Let's
heavy.
not talk crap about my baby.
Yeah, you-
okay?
I fuck with Cole heavy.
You fuck with that album, the Dream, not his album, but did you fuck with the?
The one with all the
Drake?
extra people?
Yeah.
No, I didn't really.
So
I mean, I
you
listened
didn't
to a
watch the
little bit of it.
documentary.
No, I didn't.
You
I
gotta
didn't.
watch that. You
Yeah,
have
watch it.
way more respect for J. Cole, bro.
That documentary was really good.
I listened to like a little bit of like the songs and stuff, and I fucked with a few of them, but it wasn't really my vibe.
Cup of tea,
I like
yeah.
Jid or whatever.
He's hard.
Bro, he's
J.I.D.
hard,
He's
bro.
hard.
It was like that nigga's nice,
He
bro.
could-
And
he
Bass, I think is his name, bro. Yes, yeah, that
Yeah.
nigga's
See,
bro.
this is what I'm talking about. I don't think Drake's era is over, but there's other people to talk
Yeah,
about.
you got
He's
people
just not
like-
going to be as relevant
Yeah.
anymore.
That's like saying you think Ross era is over? No. He's
No.
hard. Ross is hard too. He
Ross
one of
sitting on 235 acres.
them- He one of them dudes.
Hey.
That shit they just came out with. Hard.
Nobody's era is necessarily
Lemon
over.
Pepper Freestyle?
There's,
Bro, hold
there's
up.
new people to look
Can we
out
listen to
for.
that?
I don't know what platform are you posting this on?
Alexa,
Quotations. We do not own
play
the right.
Lemon Pepper Freestyle.
Quotations. We do not own the right.
Lemon Pepper Freestyle by Drake.
Oh my.
Featuring Rick Ross is
Oh, I
only
heard that.
available with Amazon Music Unlimited.
Amazon Music.
There's a station based on Lemon Pepper Freestyle.
A station?
What?
You turn that shit off.
Like,
Alexa,
Hold on, let's see what she
you
said.
are trash. Alexa, you are trash. A station.
Try to listen to that.
Damn, bro. You don't got what you.
Bro, man, I had it hooked up. Is it playing?
Oh my gosh, turn it off. Alexa, shut up.
Off.
Bro, I haven't been able to connect to this speaker like since yesterday.
Did that work?
Where's
She was valid.
This-
where's my phone at?
it's downstairs.
But that Lemon Pepper Freestyle.
Alexa said, I have a
That shit's
station
nice.
for you
I'm
in
fucking with it.
Pandora.
All right, so next topic, man. Drake's not over.
going anywhere.
Yeah, he'll still be here. Fucking
He's
Drake.
not the only one.
To this speaker like since yesterday.
Did that work?
Where's
She was valid.
This-
where's my phone at?
It's downstairs.
But that Lemon Pepper Freestyle.
Alexa said, I have a
That shit's
station
nice.
for you
I'm
in
fucking with it.
Pandora.
All right, so next topic, man. Drake's not over.
going anywhere.
Yeah, he'll still be here. Fucking Drake.
He's not the only one.
The playlist was next. So that was it. That's the end of the pod, man.
You skipped a few topics.
Episode
Back to-
1.
No, I think I'm good. I mean, you want to go back? I want to go back to any topics.
You can go back around. You can. Let's see them. Let's see what they are.
All right, so we had the Grammys. We had the movie pass.
That's y'all topic.
Yeah, I ain't really fucking
No
with
one's
the
going
movie
to the
pass.
movies. If you have a subscription somewhere, if you have Hulu Live or something, you're not going back to the movies. I'm sorry. If you have
I
Hulu
missed
Live-
the movies.
I do miss the
Oh
movies.
my gosh. The last movie we seen was Bad Boys. What's the shit? It's not 3. Bad Boys
For life.
for Life. That shit was good.
That movie was great. I'll give you that. I don't care for the movies
It's like the
anymore. It's not
action,
for me.
just being in front of the
because I'm the
screen.
type of person, when I go to the movies, I'll really enjoy the movie. But I somehow always end up in the movies with someone who falls asleep in the theater. So, I don't care for movie theaters anymore. It's just like, there's no reason when we could just watch it at home and I don't get as mad if you fall asleep
What
because we're
movie?
at home on the
What
couch.
movie did I fall asleep on?
All of them, other than Bad Boys for Life.
No, I didn't fall asleep on Queen and Slim. I didn't fall asleep on
You
Black
did
and Blue.
fall asleep in Clean and Slim.
No, I didn't.
Clean. Queen.
I fell asleep
Slim.
on that cartoon movie you took me to see. What was it? that
I took you to see The Secret Life of Pets too, but I told
Bruh,
you,
what the fuck
I
is
told
that?
you ahead of time that we were watching
I'm gonna
a cartoon.
it's when we
went
first
with
started
my
dating.
whole family though. Like this was something we all planned because we love cartoons on my side of the family. Like we just like them.
Yeah.
And I told him ahead of time, we're watching a cartoon. It's not an action movie.
Bruh.
I'm gonna let you know from now. He still showed up to the theater, so that means you're gonna stay
Yeah,
up.
you wanted me to come. I
No.
wanted to come. But bro, man,
every theater.
30 minutes in, I'm like, what
No.
the fuck is
I don't
this?
care for movie theaters, especially if you're just gonna fall asleep. We might as well watch it.
What
at
was it
home.
called? One more time?
The Secret Life of Pets 2. Because I already saw
Did
number
you-
1. So
You
good.
probably, I can see y'all seeing that.
It's good.
Laura's like,
I've
oh
never
no.
seen it, but
Laura's like, oh.
I like cartoons.
I'm down for cartoon. It's good.
It's good.
I don't know. When I was a kid, I think I got that from my dad. My dad took me to see the SpongeBob movie, and I look up, he's knocked out. Like he's
So you just thought in your head, oh, it's appropriate to
That's
sleep
a-
in
it's
public
SpongeBob movie.
places.
SpongeBob
I'm gonna
movie.
fall asleep now.
yeah, some shit.
I just don't get why you would pay $5 to $10 to $15 to sleep. You just paid someone to sleep on their dirty chair.
Shit wasn't.
You paid someone to sleep on their dirty chair.
I was
I
tired.
don't care for movies.
I think it's just cartoons because I fell asleep on
No,
the
you fell
Incredibles.
asleep for a bunch of stuff.
Incredibles? Y'all seen the Incredibles, right?
The
newest one?
Incredibles 2?
You seen the new Incredibles?
Do you
Yeah,
guys watch anything?
y'all watched the first Incredibles, right?
Yeah.
Probably when you were a kid,
y'all wanna go
yeah.
see the
Yeah.
second one?
The second
I
one
ain't
is
think
funnier
that shit
than the
was.
first one.
I wasn't excited about
hilarious.
seeing that shit.
I was knocked
He
out.
only sees like certain types of movies, so I
Superhero shit.
Superheroes or some drug shit. If it ain't nothing else, if it ain't
Yeah,
that,
you
I
like
ain't
the gangster shit
interested
too?
yeah.
I put you on that, bro.
Nah, bro, I was already on. You was trying to convince me.
It's annoying.
Snowfall's better than
Hey,
Power.
the next pod, Snowfall versus Power. We gotta explain that. Which one we think's the
No, I'm
best?
gonna
Don't
have
say
to get
shit
out of
now.
that one.
Don't say shit now. Me and you can talk about it.
Ooh.
Laura,
the
do you watch
battery's
it?
dead, bro.
Laura, do you watch?
No, it's cool. This one's still going. Go ahead.
Okay. But I mean, that's. I feel like we covered everything really. I mean, the topics we have. If y'all want to talk about that, no, I don't want to talk about that shit.
What, the Carters or shit? The league, bro. We gonna talk about the NBA real quick. Just a quick second.
We can.
What you want to talk about?
LaMelo Ball.
LaMelo Ball been killing it, bro.
Yes.
That nigga's been nice.
Yes.
That
See,
nigga's
he
been
just
nice.
had 26 on the Lakers. 26.
He had 26.
Yeah.
How many assists? Bro,
Like
bro, don't ever.
I think he
know
had
the
6.
assists,
I think he
bro.
had 6.
He had 6.
But no, it was a big deal because before the game they were asking him, what do you think about playing against LeBron?
He was like,
He was like, shit, it's another game. And they like Stephen A's like, you're supposed to, show a little more respect. They respect that he's not like fanboying over an NBA player.
Yeah.
That he's in the same league with. But man, he's good, man. He was hooping.
You know what we can talk about?
was
Sport
hooping.
related? The inequality of the
Man, we talking about
NCAA
that.
for the men's basketball versus the women's basketball. That's some
Dude.
bullshit.
You seen that post?
That is some bullshit. And their excuse
No,
for it is
I
some
need to
bullshit.
understand your perspective.
She's talking about something else. Did you see
Okay.
the post?
The NCAA championship, the March Madness that's happening right now, the men's basketball versus women's basketball, what they did with that weight room and the exercise space or whatever, that's just straight up
Yeah,
disrespectful.
it's bad.
Tell me what happened.
Okay, let's show.
So there's a video.
Where's the video?
I'll show
at?
y'all.
You got it?
Basically what it is,
Let me show the video.
yeah, pull up the video, I sent it to you. Basically what it is, you know how they have a facility now, right? Because it's a bubble, like COVID. So they have everybody in their own facilities, men's and women's. In the men's facility, they have like ridiculous.
That's crazy.
Damn, you ain't get none of that?
No, I didn't. It just started.
It's ridiculous.
It's crazy, man.
People's home gyms look better than what they get.
They could have gave them a Peloton.
Right. Yeah, they could have gave them something. Like, it's just so ridiculous to me. And the excuse of, there wasn't enough space, so that's why you only got one rack of dumbbells and a chair. But then you have all that extra space is still ridiculous to me, because let's say it's a space issue. Let's say all that extra space didn't exist and it was just a small area for them. You could have gave them state-of-the-art equipment just like you gave the men. You gave them one rack of dumbbells. If every player on the team wanted to lift, they couldn't, because there's not enough dumbbells. It's ridiculous.
That's stupid.
It's so ridiculous to me. It's like, why don't people respect that there's still a sense of equality between men and women? I know a lot of women that do things that are better than men and vice versa. So it's like, why would you even treat it any differently?
Yeah, that was disrespectful.
Disrespectful as fuck.
They don't get to work out properly before the game. The game is going to be off.
That's crazy.
All right. It's time to wrap up the pod, man.
It was nice meeting you all. No, I'm just kidding.
Hey, Rez, ready to go? Rose, you ready to go?
Yep.
Yeah. It was fun, though, man. This was fun. First one.
First pod, the Defining Moments podcast. Microphone check 1 2. What is this?
What do you want me to say, bro?
I need you to say something.
No, you don't.
I do though.
No, you don't.
Why not? Why don't you want to say shit?
It's Gates. What do you want me to
It's
say?
Gates. Hold up. Can we get that a soundbite? Can we get a soundbite of that? Can we? It's Gates.
Was it?
Like it's Parks.
It's Parks.
Gates.
It's Gates.
That shit would be funny.
But no, like we doing. This is a weekly thing, right?
Yeah.
It's Gates. It's Gates.
I like this, man. I like all of this. I know, man. I wish we could like always do it here, but we'll figure it out.
We'll figure that out.
I like this, man. This is cool.
But we got what? How many weeks before y'all leave?
Probably roughly.
I don't know, man. Maybe 2 weeks.
Ooh, shit.
Maybe 2.
So the Defining Moments podcast, very short-lived.
Damn, we got. This is only one podcast. We can't do no more.
It's gonna be held over Zoom.
Come on, man.
We'll figure it
Yeah,
out.
we'll make that
Listen,
happen.
bro.
You working on that,
Sponsor
right?
us. Microsoft Teams sponsor us. Reach out.
Hey, yeah.
We would love to continue our podcast on your platform.
Hey.
Listen, this is gonna be. Yeah.
So you're gonna look into how we can get the Zoom call set up and
we
everything?
both we both are.
We'll figure it out.
Damn.
You busy? Okay, I'll look into it. You busy? You busy? You busy? He's busy. Yeah, I'll do it.
As always, we appreciate our audience for tuning in. Those of you who are a part of the whoismalik.com family, I'm so glad that you were able to join us today on our first podcast. We'd like to see you on the next one. For those who are new, definitely tune in next week, next Saturday, or I guess not next Saturday. What day are we gonna do this? Release this? Monday. Tuesday?
I thought you said it was Tuesday.
Monday or Tuesday, whatever day we release it, we'll release it the same day moving forward from there. We still trying to get the kinks out, but we so happy, so grateful for you guys' support. Deuces.
That's a wrap.
That's a wrap, people.
Yeah, that was good, man. That was good. I was a little nervous at the beginning, but that was good.
Alexa, drop in on kitchen.
You can talk.
Okay, dropping in.
Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. Can you bring some waters up here too, please? All right. Alexa, hang up.